So the much awaited Donald Trump's address to the nation has occurred. And as a geopolitical analyst, I will take these following keynotes. As far as my analysis goes, nothing on the ground is going to change. And by yesterday, it was looking very much that Mr. Donald Trump might declare a big victory over Iran. He will claim a victory and he will go away from that war theater and declare a ceasefire. And he may say that we will come again once they restart their nuclear proliferation or stuff like that. But nothing of that sort happened. And I think the reason behind it is various lobby groups, various pressure groups, various interest groups, not just in United States but in other countries as well. And those groups were craving for this war since past so many decades, and they don't want that Trump should come out of it right now. As far as Iran is concerned, how they are going to react, I think they will send more, or they will reply by more missiles. Yesterday they targeted the Middle Eastern headquarters of Amazon in Bahrain. Today I think they will target more of IT and other infrastructures. So this war is not stopping, and so is not the crisis of oil. And I think the oil crisis might expand, and I think very soon the Bab al Mandab will also be closed, and already the Strait of Hormuz is partially closed. We will also find the quantity of Russian crude also decreasing, because constantly we are seeing that Ukrainians are attacking infrastructure of Russian energy. So in that circumstance, the oil may touch the benchmark of $300, and imagine what will be the situation then of global energy crisis. And as far as those troops on ground are concerned, or taking control of that Kharg island or other islands, see, taking control of these islands is actually First World War or Second World War type of strategy, and those strategies are not working in today's day and age with technology. And if Americans take control of Kharg island or something like that, they can do that adventure, they can land there, they have that capability, but then they will be directly targeted by the drones, and drones have become essential tool and objects of modern warfare. We saw it in that Nagorno-Karabakh war, we saw it in Ukraine war, and we are seeing all those things in the Iranian war as well. So what US is doing actually is they are fighting a 21st century or 20th century war versus a modern warfare. So if the troops land there on the Kharg island, they will be directly targeted by drones, by missiles, and even by traditional kind of artillery bombings. And what artillery can do, we have seen it in Bakhmut, we have seen it in other places in Ukraine war. So it is very devastating, and there could be many body bags which Donald Trump cannot afford. As far as these crises are concerned, what's the solution? The solution is both the parties has to come on some terms. These all things are rubbish that Donald Trump is saying, that or Pete Hegseth is saying, or the foreign secretary is saying, Rubio is saying that they have changed the regime. They have just changed the old regime with the younger one, and especially if you talk about those military leadership there, the new guys are more hardened because they have fought and won against ISIS in Syria. So these are hardcore guys. So nothing has changed on ground if you talk about regime, and both the parties must come to terms and a middle ground. You can't have this maximalist kind of positions that 15 points and you have to follow it. It is not going to work. And I always maintain one thing, that it is very easy to start a war, but it is very difficult to close it.